What is up, everybody? Daniel Rock 08 back again in our video. 1998 year in review continues with ECW's Heatwave. This is an incredible show. This is the best damn ECW pay-per-view there is, honestly, by far. Forget Barely Legal, forget One Night Stand 05 or One Night Stand 06. This is the Apex. This is ECW. This is WrestleMania 17, SummerSlam 2002 caliber of a show. Let's get right to it. Heatwave, 1998. Just incredible. Defeats Jerry Lynn with a top rope. That's incredible. In the best match he's ever had by far. 7.5 out of 10. You had Nicole Bass out there. Ugh. Ugly, ugly. Sorry. May God rest her soul. Rest in peace. But she was ugly as hell. Ooh. 7.5 out of 10. Fine match, though. Chris Candido. No gimmicks needed, which if your gimmick is no gimmicks needed, then I guess you have a gimmick. I guess that's an oxymoron. Whatever. He defeats former Triple Threat member prospect Lance Storm. These guys were the former ECW Tag Team Champions. They were a part of the Triple Threat until Lance Storm got kicked out to the curb. A top rope bomb. A top rope blonde. I cannot say his fucking finisher, so I'm just going to say top rope. A top rope powerbomb gets the Duke for Chris Candido in another fine dandy match. 7.5 out of 10. Kind of weird how both matches at the start of the show, back to back, ends with their top rope variations of their finishers. But hey, there you go. 7.5 out of 10. Then a street brawl in the outside of Dayton, Ohio, of where they're at. A street fight boils out when New Jack gets attacked by Jack Victory and the Dudley Boys, and all sorts of mayhem goes on. By the way, the Dudley Boys have so much heat because they just broke Beulah McGillicuddy's neck, and they have so much heat on them. Unbelievable amount of heat. Okay, next up, Masato, Tanaka, and Mike Awesome tear the house down in Dayton, Ohio, and having one of the greatest matches I've ever fucking seen. A 9 out of 10. This match was fucking nuts, fucking crazy. One of the best ECW matches there ever was. Masato Tanaka, at one point, he's in the ring, and he picks up Mike Awesome, all 300 plus pounds of him, 6'6", green and mean, lean, mean, powerful war machine. Power bombs his ass to the outside through a table to the concrete floor. Impressive stuff. So many cringeworthy headshots. Looking back, they're very cringeworthy and makes you think, oh, God, I can't believe how many headshots these people would take back in the day. The amount of blood and the amount of violence that wrestling came from is just incredible. Just incredible indeed. Haha. Masato Tanaka gets the victory over Mike Awesome in a damn fine match. A 9 out of 10. Right up there with their match from One Night Stand 05. Very good match. Rob Van Dam, the whole fucking show. The ECW television champion teaming up with Sabu. The ECW Tag Team Championships are on the line up against Hakushi. Excuse me. My bad. It's Shinsuke and Hayabusa in an ECW Tag Team Tornado Death Match, basically. This is a fucking good match. At one point, Hayabusa's out. There's so many high-impact maneuvers. There's so much crazy spots, so much crazy shit. 450 splashes, so many insane maneuvers. I mean, you have Hakushi, and Shinsuke, and Hayabusa, and Rob Van Dam, and Sabu. So much shit going on here. At one point, Hayabusa's down on the mat. Sabu's doing stuff. And you don't even see. The camera misses it. Which is a shame. However, it's actually a blessing in disguise because the shot is incredible. Because just incredible. Rob Van Dam, out of nowhere, he's out of screen. He's off the screen. And then he appears on the screen and hits a 5-star frog splash on Hayabusa. It's fucking insane. Because it literally looks like he came out of nowhere. Because, like, one side of the ring is focusing on this shit, and on the other side of the ring where we don't see the camera, and then in the midst of it, we see him on screen. He hits a 5-star frog splash. It's fucking insane. You have to see it. 8 out of 10. Rob Van Dam and Sabu with their tag team frog splash leg drop combination through the table gets the victory. An 8 out of 10. It's just just so much fucking craziness. So many count outs. So much near falls. So much good stuff. 8 out of 10. Great match. Taz, the human suplex machine, or how Vince McMahon would say, the human suplex king, would take on Bam Bam Bigelow in a very fine, good, basically a false count anywhere match to retain his Fuck the World title, his FTW championship, or if you're subscribed to Steven Larson, the For the Win championship, as they would say it. Fuck the World. Well, Taz has the Fuck the World title because Shane Douglas, who is still injured, by the way, won't give him an ECW title match. So Taz creates his own title. He creates his own championship, basically like the $1 million title. Kind of a heel move, but hey, Shane Douglas won't give him the titles. He is the people's champion. So I guess there you go. He deserves his own title. So fuck it. He makes his own belt because he makes his own rules. God damn it. This is a good match. And they repeat the same spot basically from Leaving Dangerously when Bam Bam Bigelow is getting strangled basically by Taz. So Taz is on the back, choking him out on Bam Bam Bigelow's shoulders, on his back. And they're on the catwalk. Yeah, on the catwalk. Do your little move on the catwalk. You know, do your little dance on the catwalk. Family Guy references. You gotta love me. Anyways, so basically, the stage that they have set it up, they have the stage, and then they have this long ramp that's like a catwalk and goes right straight to the ring, just like how WCW used to do it. So they're on the catwalk, doing their little move on the catwalk, and Bam Bam Bigelow falls on his back, and they go right through the platform. They go right through the platform, right through the ramp, or the catwalk, whatever the fuck you want to call it. I know this isn't modeling, but you go right through it. And Shane Douglas is on commentary. By the way, it looks like a combination of Triple H and John Cena because he has his jorts. He has a backwards hat on. He has a fucking bright ass orange shirt. He has a hat on that Triple H would wear at the same around this time period. And he has his long blonde hair going on. And he also has a cast or a brace on his elbow, on his arm. So it looks like he looks like a combination of Triple H and John Cena, basically. And he's screaming at the top of the lungs, he's dead! Oh my god, he's dead! The hell with Taz! See if Bam Bam's okay! And then Bam Bam gets out. He's alive, Joey! And then Taz gets on top of Bam Bam, chokes him out with the Kaja Hajime, the Taz mission. And Bam Bam, he's reaching for the ropes on the outside, and then he taps out, and that's it. And Taz retains his FTW title in a fine match, 6.5 out of 10. A lot of brawling on the outside. They go all over the crowd. It's a very typical ECW match. A very good match, actually. Shane Douglas is going nuts on commentary. He said, he was reaching for the ropes. He was reaching for the ropes, Joey. He was reaching for the ropes. Good match. In the main event, it's Tommy Dreamer, the Sandman, and Spike Dudley defeating Big Dick Dudley, the Dudleys, and Bubba and Devon, and all those people and the Dudley boys in a Dudleyville street fight death match. And this is a damn fine main event. It's a very typical ECW main event, though. Lots of ladder spots, a lot of table spots, a lot of brawling, a lot of outside stuff. The entrances are longer than the match, it seemed like. Tommy Dreamer, who is so pissed off with the Dudley Boys because they broke his girlfriend's neck, you would think he would run right into the match, forget the fucking entrance, forget the man in the box shit. No. No, he does the Man in the Box entrance with the Sandman, so on and so forth. So I guess he wasn't really that mad at the Dudley Boys for breaking Julie McGuire because his neck, his girlfriend or whatever the fuck. New Jack comes out, and Dreamer Driver, bam, he gets the victory. New Jack, Tommy Dreamer, and the Sandman, and Spike Dudley, they all celebrate. They all have their own ladders except Spike Dudley, which was kind of weird. Fuck off, New Jack, you crazy bitch. And that's the end of it. 6.5 out of 10. Good main event there. But it's a typical ECW main event. Overall, ECW's Heatwave 1998 is a red, hot, and dandy hot tamale of a show. The greatest ECW pay-per-view by far. It's right up there with SummerSlam 2002, right up there with WCW's Great American Bash 89, so on and so forth. A 7.7 out of 10. And for ECW, I'll catch you next time for November to Remember. And next time on 1998 Year in Review, it is WCW's Road Wild in Sturgis. See you next time. Goodbye.